Hi everybody, this is Doug from Shiloh Place. This is a video, hopefully a series that I'm starting. I wanted to address something that we talk about from time to time in our teachings, but we don't get to touch on very well. And I think there's a couple of other things that will come up along the way that would be good to make some more short videos out of to help explain in depth and just get a little perspective on. But the one thing that I wanted to touch on today is this something we talk about in Unbound and Breaking Free. We have a teaching in there called Laws of Relationship. And one of the laws of relationship is honor your father and mother so that it will go well with you. And this, of course, comes from the Ten Commandments in Exodus 20:12 and Deuteronomy 5:16. It says, honor your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. And also we see this in the New Testament in Ephesians chapter 6. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for it is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. So this, sometimes I think people view it as this kind of mysterious, strange law that, well, God said this, so this happens. And there's kind of an element of, God sprinkles fairy dust on you if you honor your mother and father and then you live long. It's like the vending machine idea. Okay, I honored my father and mother, I get long life out. So, but I think that there's some more practical reasons for this and an explanation for this. If you've ever heard the statement that practice makes permanent. People say practice makes perfect, but it doesn't make perfect. But it does make permanent. I know this. I'm a guitar player. My daughter is a gymnast and my other daughter's a dancer. And so we tell them this all the time because I have many times practiced something wrong and then had to unlearn it, and it's very difficult to do. But like here in the South, we teach our kids to say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, and it's usually first name. Like I would be Mr. Doug or there would be Miss Sarah. And you know that this makes permanent because you find yourself at 45 years old standing in the checkout line talking to a 25-year-old girl checking you out and you say yes ma'am, thank you ma'am, or whatever. So it's something that's made permanent. So this is not with just physical muscle memory things. These are social things that also become permanent by practicing them. And when he says honor your father and mother that it may go well with you, why your father and mother? Well, because they're the first interactions you have in life. They're the deepest relationships that you have early on in life. Plenty of chance for conflict and plenty of chances to learn how to honor in conflict. It's a training ground to learn how to be an honorable person. And it's a safe place to learn how to be an honorable person in a proper family structure. We'll touch the other in a minute. So what happens is then you go out into the world. Well, as a business owner or manager or work for a church, whatever it is you do, you want to hire people that show honor. If you're running this person and they show honor to you, they show honor to your customers, not only are they going to get hired, they're going to get promotions and they're going to move up in the world. This is a very practical thing that God is showing us here. I think that we can most of us would know somebody we've either read about or known that they died tragically young, and what people said about them was, oh my gosh, they were such an honoring, so wonderful young man, young woman. But guess what? They died early. So I think the idea that we guarantee a long life by that, we can see that that's not the case. There's more to it than that. There's something deeper that God wants in that. And I think that's how it affects our relationships and how we have impact and influence in the world. Some of your listeners are saying, that's great, but my parents were the cause of chaos, damage, pain, and fear in my life. How am I supposed to learn that honor now? My parents aren't here. Or how do you go back and do that? And for that, I want to tell you that we have coming up in August in Clear Lake, Iowa. It's actually not us. It's our friends Dave and Chris Toyne at Agape Family Christian Church in Clear Lake, Iowa, the Healing Power of Father's Love School. And that's an opportunity. If you're seeing this and you're going, wow, I want to figure this honor thing out. I want to understand why this happened to me. If you had conflict in your home and in your relationships with your parents, and you want to learn more about that, you want to learn about healing from that and moving forward, look into this school. The information here, I'll put it up here on the screen. And it's August 3rd through the 6th. We will be there. Tricia will be there, and Sarah and myself will be there, and Dave and Crystal will be there. And it's a great opportunity. Or if you just want to help others move into more intimate relationships with God and the people around them, and if you want to learn more, look into that. And we will look forward to seeing you there.